All right, here we are late afternoon, and we've been waiting for two games, about 3.5 hours for this semifinal game for a winner goes to the championship elimination game. Let's have some good baseball. It's a beautiful day. Let's go Grit. All right, KC Heat and Grit are both ready. Mason Herrera steps up. Let's play some ball, boys. First pitch, called strike. The 1-2. And that's going to miss up and in. Hits him on top of the helmet. Sure, it didn't hurt, and he's going to get a free base. So Mason starts off with a hit by pitch. That brings up Gavin the Mullet Man with Mason on first base and no outs. First pitch is going to miss outside. Mason slides into second base, and he's going to be safe there. The ball does get into center field, but backed up nicely by High Heat. Or I'm sorry, by KC Heat, not High Heat. Here we go. The 2-0 delivery also misses inside. Mason's going. They're going to have a play. No, he's safe. So Gavin here looking at a 3-0 delivery. And that misses low and inside, and he walks, and Mason holds at third base. So it's going to be first and third with no outs. Mason Doyle coming up. All right. Doyle steps in, the 0-0 pitch, and he just lets it go. Gavin takes first base. Doyle was taken all the way there. Second and third with no outs. 2-2 pitch. And Mason does miss that one for strike 3. That brings up Eden, second and third with 1 out. And he hits that one hard on the ground, and it gets through. And it gets past this right fielder. So 2 runs are going to score. And Eden is going to second base. And he's going to go to third base. And he's going to trot in there to third base. A 2-run triple or single with an error. Either way, nice hit, Eden. That brings up Josiah, Gummy Bear, with Eden on third and 1 out. First pitch, he swings and fouls that one up into the net for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, and Saya hits that deep here to center field, I think. No, and it is caught. I hope I didn't zoom out enough, but Eden did tag and make it in there. So Saya gets a sac fly to center field. Good hit, Saya. Score another run, making it 3-0. I missed that last play because I thought it was hit right at me. Jax sees an 0-0 pitch, up and misses ball 1. The 2-0 to Jax. And he hits that on the ground. And that's going to sneak through and under the center fielder's legs. Jax is going to try to get to second base. And he's safe. That brings up Levi, who looks at strike 1. Levi 0-2. And strike 3. So that's going to be the end of the inning. But Grit did put up some runs, or the end of the top. Grit did put some runs. Let's go get some outs, boys. So Grit put up 3 runs in the top of the first. Mason Doyle pitching. And he starts with the ball just high. Here comes the 1-0 delivery from Doyle. And that is hit up in the air high. And caught by Levi. A little miscommunication there. Not just by the kids, but also by me. I gotta get better at following those. I'm working on it, guys. Here we go. 1 out. So 1 out. The 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-2. And that is hit on the ground to Gavin. And it takes a funny hop. And does get by him into right field there. So nice hit, young man. He's going to be on first base. 1 out. Here's the 0-1, and ready for the runner to steal, but he holds at first base. I think that was a ball up. The 2-0, and that's a strike. And runner is going to take second base safely. The 2-1, and that's hit. And that's going to get to right field. Thrown to first. And called safe. Ooh, that was a good play and a close one. I hope I got it so we can slow that down. I do think we beat him there, but he was called safe. All right, first and third now with 1 out. The 0-0 pitch. And he takes second base. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit way over Rocco's head in left field. Rocco is running. This kid's gonna have himself a 3-run home run. unless we can get a ball in quick. And that is going to be a home run. That was just hit hard. That's going to tie the game up at 3. Nice hit, young man. What a way to rope the ball. All right, so now base is empty, tie game. And that's going to miss low and away for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be strike 3. So good job, Doyle. Way to go get yourself an out. New batter, 0-0 pitch. And Doyle does start him off with a strike. Good pitch. 3-1. That's right back to Doyle, who tosses it to first for the 3rd out. All right, so game tied 3-3. We got ourselves a good game. We got to score some more runs. Let's go Grit. Austin here leading off the top of the 2nd. Game tied 3-3. First pitch is called strike 1. Both pitchers trying to find that outside edge. Here's the 2-2. And got him with the breaking ball. All right, that brings up Rocco with 1 out. Let's go Bam Bam. Get us started here. And he hits that one hard, and that gets through into the left fielder. So that's going to be a single there for Rocco. Nice hard hit ball, and gets us started. All right, 1 out. Rocco on first base. Mason Herrera up. And he looks at ball 1, and they back pick to first, but Rocco's back easily. Here's the pitch, and that is hit in the air to right field. And Rocco has to get back, and he is. So that's going to be 2 outs. Rocco was almost caught off the base there, but he was able to get back. That brings up Gavin, the mullet man. He's hit well today. And he fouls that first one off, though, for strike 1. Here comes the 3-1. That's going to miss down, and Gavin's going to take first base, push Rocco over to second base. 2 outs, Mason Doyle coming up. All right, Mason sees an 0-0 pitch and hits that one, I don't know where. Into the net, okay. Into the net up there. It's going to be a foul ball. All right, Mason Doyle seeing an 0-1. That's going to be called strike 2. That's a tough pitch to hit, and he can probably expect something off speed coming next. So let's see if he can hit it. The 0-2 pitch, and he hits one up the middle, and that's going to get through. And they hold Rocco at third base. So bases are going to be loaded with 2 outs, and Big Poppy Eden coming up. So Eden up, bases loaded, 2 outs. He looks at ball 1 first. The 1-1 pitch, and he hits that off the pitcher, who throws to first and is going to get the out. What a play. I hope that young man is okay. He's over there. Way to tough it out and make a play. That was a bullet off of him. All right, boys. Well, they shut us down that inning. Let's go shut them down. Let's go Grit. All right, bottom of the 2nd inning. Score tied 3-3. Mason Doyle leading it off with a strike. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. Also a strike. Hit into the infield. Fielded. Thrown to first, and they're going to get him. Excellent job. That's an awkward play. Way to range back, grab it, and toss it over there. Good job, Doyle. All right, 1 out. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 2-2 pitch here. And that is hit in the air. Jax does knock it down. It's off his glove, but it's right in front of him. So the young man was going to have a single either way. And that's a nice hit, young man. Here comes the 0-0 delivery, and that is hit in the air. Gavin ranging, and it comes off his glove. Looking 3, and he's going to be safe there. I don't know how much of that I got. I think it might have been bad camera work. Gavin ranged back, and it was just off his glove. So it's going to be 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Here comes the 0-0, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Strike 1. Ball is dropped. They were probably going to let him have second base anyway there with a man on 3rd. Here comes the 0-2 again. Hit on the ground. Dropped, but he is going to be out, I believe. That does score a run. It makes it 4-3. Nice play, Mason Herrera. Way to stick with it. Get the out. Here's the 2-1. And that is hit. And that's going to get down and score another run. Unless they can get him at first, and he's going to be safe. That ball shoots over there. And the runner's going to try to go third. No, he's going to hold. Holy moly, that was a lot going on. It's going to be 5-3 now. KC Heat over Grit. And the 0-0 delivery is a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And that is hit, but bodied by Gavin. And he's going to be safe at first. They're going home. And he's safe there as well. That's going to score another run. Make it 6-3 now. KC Heat over Grit. All right. Runner on first. 2 outs. The 0-0 delivery. And that's hit in the air over Jax's head. He tries to get it into second base. It's cut off by Gavin. And that's going to be another run. Nice hit there, young man. Number 2. KC Heat feeling it right now. The 0-0. And he finds the outside corner there for strike 1. The 2-2. Can't get it. Runner going third, and he's going to be safe. Here's the 3-2 delivery. It's right there, and that is hit into right field. And Austin's running it down. This young man scores another run. He's rounding second. Gavin's got the ball. He throws the third, and he's going to be in there with a triple. Whew. His team's hitting well right now. Good hit, young man. All right, Doyle trying to find a way to get an out here. Tough inning. They just keep finding holes. The 0-1. And he gets strike 1 called there on the outside corner.
During this play, the batter calls time right before Doyle starts his motion, causing him to balk. The umpire does have discretion in this situation and could decide not to call a balk or could even impose penalty on a batter if he deems that his action was on purpose. This is Rule 6.02a, and I wanted to take this moment to clarify it because it wasn't a unique situation.
All right, so that's a balk. And strike 3. Good job, Doyle. Let's go, kid. Okay, so Grit down 9-3 now. Looking to put together a rally and get back in this game. Saya fouls that first one off back into the backstop. Here comes the 3-1. That misses up and away, and Saya earns himself a walk to lead off the inning. Good job, Saya. Here's the 0-0. It's going to be strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. And Jax hits that into the ground. And it hops over the second baseman's head, and it gets by everyone. Saya's rounding second, heading for third. He rounds third. Jax pulls up at second base, and Saya's going to score on that little friendly hop there for Jax. Good job. Okay, Levi up now. Jax on second base, no outs. First pitch is pulled outside. Jax goes, and he's going to be safe at third base. Here comes the 2-1, and that misses behind Levi. And Jax is going to stroll home, making it 9-5. Good job, Jax. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be called strike 3. So Levi strikes out. That's 1 out, and it's going to bring up Austin. So Austin looking to get Grit restarted here with 1 out. The 0-0 pitch misses outside for ball 1. The 2-2 pitch. And the bender for strike 3. That's only 2 outs though. All right, so Rocco's gonna come up. Here we go, Rocco, let's get a hit, kid. All right, Rocco steps in with 2 outs, base is empty. Looking to get something restarted here. Let's go, son. First pitch, it misses low and away. Ball 1. Rocco steps in, taps the plate. Looks like he's got some confidence here. Pitch, and he's fooled by the breaking ball. They're all being fooled by that breaking ball. They got to hold their ground, stand in there, wait for it, and bang it. Let's go, son. Here it comes again. Not fooled that time, but does miss it. Yeah, it's all right. Come on, use that determination. Let's go, son. You got this. And fastball coming, up and away. Oh, and gets him on the outside corner. Tough pitch. Good at bat. That's tough. All right, great. Come on, let's go get some outs so we can score some more runs. Okay, Eden in pitching now. Trying to find a way to get 3 outs and get Grit back up to score some runs. Starts off with a nice pitch strike. Here we go. Here is the 0-1 and gets him with the knuckleball. Fools him with a good pitch. All right. Here is the 0-2 and that is hit and caught by Levi. Excellent job, Levi. Way to go, kid. Let's go, Grit. All right, 1 out. Eden still working. This is off the plate with that one. Makes the count 1-0. All right, Eden trying to fight back, 3-0. Misses up and in and does walk that batter. So man on first with 1 out. All right, here is the 0-0. Eden misses low, runner going, and he's gonna take second base easily there. And that's hit on the ground. Fielded nicely by Mason, thrown to first. And out at home, double play. Oh, he called safe at first. So we got him at home, but he's gonna be safe at first base because Levi came off early. But hey, we got the lead runner there. So 2 outs, and we'll see if we can get 1 more. All right, so first pitch. And, oh, he called him safe. Ooh, that was a close play. That is hit. And it falls. Rocco picks it up and throws it. They're going to score another run. Good effort, kid. That's a tough play. All right, so young man, nice hit, young man. Single. That's going to make it 10-5, I believe. Does not get the strike call there. And they should have him. And they do have him at second base there. So good job, Grit. Minimize the damage. We got to score runs either way. Let's go, boys. All right, Herrera leading off the inning. Looks at ball 1 to start. The 1-0, and that's going to get fouled back to the backstop.
So my mic died during this game, and that caused me to get a new mic. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and Mason does hit this one up into the air, and it is caught by the second baseman for 1 out. So Gavin steps in, and unfortunately, I have to narrate the rest of this game, except for maybe 1 clip, and he sees strike 1. Looking at a 3-1 count, and that 3-1 delivery, and that misses down in the dirt, and Gavin hustles down to first base.
Here's the 0-0 to Mason Doyle, who lets that go. Gavin takes second base. Here's the 0-1, and Mason hits that well, and it's going to fall in center field. Gavin's going third, and that's going to be a base hit. We got first and third with 1 out. Here we go, Doyle. That brings up Eden, first and third with no outs. And he looks at strike 1. They throw it a shortstop to try to fool us, but Mason Doyle takes second base.
And this is where my mic cut out again, and Big Poppy looks at strike 3, 2 outs.
And that's going to miss down and away. Gavin is going, and he's going to be safe. Yeah, under the tag. Good job, Gavin.
And the final mic cut. Good job, Gavin. So Saya about to see an 0-1 pitch here. I'm sorry, a 1-0. And he hits that in the air, and it does fall by second base. They're unable to get it, and Saya beats it out at first, and Doyle is able to score. So makes that score 7-10. Jack steps in, and he swings, and he hits that one up in the air, moving on the pitch, but it is caught by the second baseman, and that is going to end the inning, 3 outs. So new inning starts here. Eden does step on the mound, and we've got Saya catching. The first pitch is up and over the batter's head for ball 1. And the batter does step back in now to see a 1-0 pitch, the windup, and the delivery, and that one is inside, and it actually hits the batter. So Eden misses inside badly on the first 2 pitches, and that batter goes down hard, but he was okay. Okay, new batter steps in, runner on first. Eden comes set and throws the pitch, which is low. Runner goes, and we beat him with the throw, but he's called safe. So he's going to steal second base there. Tough call for Grit on that one. Saya asking about it, it looks like. It's kind of like a buzz your girlfriend call. Woof.
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof.
So here comes the 2-2 delivery. And fools him with the knuckleball, getting the strikeout. But the throw is thrown into left field, but backed up nicely by Rocco and tossed back in, holding the runner there at third base. There we go, 1 out. So new batter does step in here. Runner on third base, 1 out. Eden delivers, and he misses up and in again. Runner going from third, and he's going to be safe there at home. So Eden really struggling, missing high and tight in this inning, and that scores another run. Batter steps in, ready for the payoff pitch. And here is that delivery, and that is hit on the ground, and it hops up over Mason Herrera's glove, and Rocco's there to back it up and toss it into second base, but that young man finishes on first base. So new batter steps in, runner on first base, and Eden starts out with a strike fouled off into the backstop. Comes set. The 0-1 delivery is pulled down and away into the dirt, and runner does go and take second base. So 1-1 now, runner on second base. So Eden comes set, throws the 1-1 pitch, and it is turned on and ripped, and it goes off the third baseman's glove into foul territory. The runner at second has to hold, but the batter is going to have himself a single on a ball that was ripped down the line, and Grit was lucky to get a glove on and knock it down. New batter steps in, runners on first and second now. First pitch is fouled back into the backstop. Strike 1. So Eden comes set for the 0-1 delivery. Throws a good pitch, and it's hit in the air and high down the right field line in foul territory. Austin makes the catch. Doesn't realize, I think, that the runners could be tagging up. They don't, fortunately, try to go on him. So he tosses it back in, and that's going to be 2 out. So new batter steps in, and the first pitch is down for ball 1. Everybody holds. Here comes the payoff pitch, and that misses down and in, and we throw to third even though the walk was going to push him over there. Everybody advances 1 base, bases loaded. So new batter steps in, bases loaded. Eden does come set and throws a pitch, and it is popped up high in the air, but foul. The 0-1 pitch thrown and hit on the ground, and it takes a funny hop over Gavin's head, backed up by Rocco, and almost thrown to second. The runner had almost run his teammate off at third base. They didn't communicate as well as they could have there, and the throw was late, so that scores 1 run. Bases loaded. New batter steps in. The 0-0 pitch called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch again. Swung on and missed. Bases loaded. Saya just has to step on home plate, but he throws down, and we get the out there at first base. Okay, Grit down to their last chance here in the top of the 5th inning. Levi steps in and looks at ball 1, a breaking ball for the first pitch. Levi steps in for a 3-2 pitch, hits that ball in the air, and it is caught by the first baseman for the first out of the inning. So Austin steps in with nobody on, and the first pitch is called strike 1 on the outside corner. So Austin steps back in after a couple of close pitches for a 3-2 pitch, and he gets called ball for ball 4, and he's going to trot down to first base. That is going to bring up Rocco with Austin on first base and 1 out, and the first pitch, he fouls back into the backstop for strike 1. So Rocco steps back in and sees a 1-1 pitch, swings and hits that ball in the air to center field, who's going back, and it goes over his head. Austin was holding, thinking that might be caught, and does sneak into second base safely. So nice little single there from Rocco, first and second, 1 out. That brings up Sugar Rush, who swings at the first pitch and fouls it back into the backstop, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 to Sugar Rush, and that is swung on and hit in the air, but unable to be handled by the first baseman. Rocco was holding, And he's able to slide into second base there just safely. Nice job. Another single, bases loaded. Gavin steps in. Not sure why the color on my camera changed drastically. And the first pitch is swung on and hit back to the pitcher and thrown to first, where Mason Herrera is going to get doubled up. And that is going to be the ball game. So Heat is going to move on to the championship. Grit is going to go home. Tough game for them. Good job, Heat. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Leave a comment. And I'm sorry about the microphone. This game is what caused me to get a new one, so we shouldn't have similar issues going forward. Thank you. We'll see you on Sunday with a brand new video.